Hey guys, Isaac here for another video. Today I'm going to be doing another achieve, like how Miss Bungie asked me. I was going to do a lesson, but I entered achieve and noticed that this was here. So I guess it says it's a test, so I guess I could do it. I don't know if I'll get a grade for it, but that'd be sweet. So you've been taking Teen Biz for a while now, and school's year is almost over. Now we need you to take on final reading tests to see how well we comprehend what you read. I haven't gotten any better, really just saying. I mean, I guess I have, but read each passage slowly and carefully, then decide which word fits in the blank. Pick the letter of the correct answer. Please try your very best on this last test. When you're ready to get started, click next on the bottom of the page. I'm ready. In May 2011, Josh Farron bought his family's first home. Soon after, he made a discovery. Farron was in his attic. He spotted a strange metal box and opened it. Farron could not believe what he saw inside. There were rolls of bills tied together with string. In all, he found more than $40,000 in his attic. That's a lot, just for an attic. He thought about what he could do with all that money. He thought he could pay his bills. He could also buy things he never dreamed that he could afford. However, he decided to give back the money to its rightful owners. Farron was forgotten. Doesn't make sense. Wounded. That also doesn't make sense. And surprised. That actually makes sense, because like $40,000 in your attic. Whoa. Angry. Why would you even be angry about that? It's surprised. Some people want to stop sending men and women into space. They say it is too dangerous. I've heard of that. It can like mess up your bones or something. Astronaut Eileen Collins does not agree. She says that people should always go into space. She thinks it's getting safer to go. In fact, Collins thinks that many more people will go to space soon. She says that we might even live on Mars someday. Well, that's going to be a bit from now. Collins is popular, silent, brave, or lonely? Well, I mean, she's an astronaut, but I don't think she'd be that popular. She doesn't sound very like a quiet person. Brave, probably because it's going to space. I was probably right. I think so. California leaders are considering a bill that would ban the sale of the primary ingredient in the shark fin soup. Soup is a Chinese tradition. It is often served at special events. The dish appears at weddings and Environmental groups say that hunting sharks for their fins is inhumane, but some people are opposed to the ban. One lawmaker called the suggested law an attack on Asian culture. Well, I mean, I heard they eat dogs in Asia. It's a bit weird. I don't know. They eat a lot more different food than us, like dogs and cats. The Chinese business owner said, "This is traditional work for us. The law doesn't ban shark meat on a handbag made with shark skin, just fins." Some people think the law is costly. Yeah, that's not what the people think, though. Unfair. That's probably the best thing. Popular. I don't think so, and I don't even know what that word is. Unfair because they're complaining about it. It's their tradition. I was right. Jamie Oliver is a chef. He has a television program. It is called Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution. The show is about his efforts to improve a West Virginia city's eating habits. Well, it's Virginia, so. In the show, Oliver prepares fun, healthy meals. He wants people to eat better, so he can show them how. He uses a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. Oliver also wants nearby schools to serve their fresh foods. He wants them to avoid processed ones. He hopes viewers will make similar changes. Oliver picks people. It doesn't make sense. Teaches makes sense. Carries no, and surprises. It's not like he's doing anything crazy. He's telling them to use actual good food. In March 2011, the eastern cougar was declared extinct. It was believed that humans had wiped out wild populations of the big cat in the eastern United States. Cougars were once widely found across that region. However, they were hunted in large numbers in the 19th century. Still, some people say that a small population of eastern cougars remains. A Pennsylvania hunter claimed that he saw an eastern cougar in June 2010. He said that the cat was reddish brown and had a long tail. I've heard of this too. Probably do exist. People wonder if the eastern cougar hibernates. Well, I mean, it doesn't really hibernate. Some people, if it is extinct, it's not going to be able to hibernate. Breeds, if it's extinct, it can't breed. Exists, maybe. Migrates, no, because it's not even on the Earth, or else we would have found out. 2 boats crashed in the cold waters near Antarctica. One belonged to the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society. The other was a Japanese ship. SSCS claims that the Japanese ships are hunting whales. Hunting whales is against the law, so the society members damaged the Japanese ships to protect the whales. Okay, everybody calm down here. Do we really need to start another war? But the Japanese say that they were doing research. They claim that the SSCS is performing acts of terrorism. Both groups are trying to persuade other nations to join their side. Experts worry that more crashes could be in the future. Multiple claims are contributing to this. Conflict, discovery, speech, trade. It's not trade, and they're not trading anything. Speech, maybe. I don't think so, though. Discovery, they're not discovering anything, they're just checking out whales. Conflict, it's probably conflict, because the Japanese and whoever the SSCS stopping them from killing whales, so it's probably this. When a president leaves the White House, he must fashion a new life for himself. Each has many options. Former President Jimmy Carter suggests traveling. Carter believes that former presidents should use their experience and influence to assist people all over the world. This is just what former presidents George H.W. Bush and Bill Clinton are doing. They were intense campaign opponents in 1992, but now they travel the world together. They give speeches, help people in need, and crack jokes about each other. Former President Carter encourages blank service. Artistic? I really don't think so. Public service, maybe. Not military. Customer, no, it's public. It's public, because he's going out. A group of doctors, tested the effect of music on premature babies who were born substantially underweight. Doctors played Mozart's music for the babies. I've heard of this too. They also measured the amount of energy that each baby used. The next day, the doctors again measured each baby's energy use. This time the music was not playing. During the first day, the babies used 10% less energy. Doctors think that Mozart's music helped the babies relax. A lower energy could be very important, as it may help babies increase their weight faster. Okay. Music blank the babies. Instructed. Well, music can't talk to you. Unless it's definitely Mozart's can't. Bewildered. I don't think they were amazed. They seemed pretty relaxed. Soothed. I feel like that's right, because they were all calm. And attracted. No. Soothed. How many questions are there? Oh, okay. Doctors want to learn more about people's genes. They believe that this will help them prevent people from getting sick. Doctors want to map the genes that each patient has. With this information, doctors can figure out what diseases that person is likely to get. Then doctors can guide the person on what foods to eat and what medicines to take. The map will also tell scientists how to make more helpful medicines. Doctors will blank with this information. Export. Well, they're not going to move anything. Purchase. No, because they're not buying anything. Ignore. Well, they want to help the people, keep them healthy, so utilize because they're using it. Angioplasty is an advanced medical procedure designed to treat heart disease. Angioplasty, I don't know if that's right, but comprises the insertion of a thin balloon-tipped tube into an artery to clear blockages. However, a research study discovered promising results from an unexpected alternative. Doctors compared heart disease patients to who initiated a biking regimen with patients who received angioplasty. I cannot say that. After 1 year, nearly 90% of patients who habitually rode bicycles were free of heart disease, compared to only 70% of patients who received angioplasty. What? Doctors believe that exercise addresses the fundamental problems causing heart disease. Angioplasty simply treats the damage after it has already been done. Studies show that exercise was objectionable, beneficial, conspicuous, abbreviated. Okay, abbreviated, that's like a shortening of a word. Conspicuous, why would that be mysterious? Objectionable, like, it's not, you're not denying anything, you're not forced to. It's beneficial because it's keeping you healthy. There's a lot of questions. Scientists in Spain recently discovered a nearly complete fossil of a new dinosaur. The 20-foot-long dinosaur was named Concavitor convario. Okay. Strangely, the dinosaur appears to have had a 16-inch hump on its back. Camels. However, until more fossils from the species are found, it will be difficult to determine the purpose of the hump. Some scientists are guessing that it may have helped the dinosaur communicate. How? Others suggest that it could have been a part used to store fat, but it also is possible the hump was used by concavitors to tell each other apart. Hump's purpose is emotional? No. Uncertain. Because, we don't know. Transparent, well, you can see it, probably. Protective, that's a possibility. But I feel like it's uncertain, because we don't know what it was used for. Gina is a hairdresser at a downtown salon. At her workstation, she shampoos, cuts, colors, and styles people's hair. Gina serves her customer as an artist, a business person, and even a trusted friend. She builds a strong relationship with each client who visits her workstation. Part of that is because she's a friendly people person. However, it is also important to her livelihood. A hairdresser's salary is affected by the most of her ability to attract other clients. Nearly half of all hairdressers are self-employed. Gina rents her workstation from the salon's owner. Hairdressing involves blank relationships, exchanging, questioning, representing, developing. Exchanging, no, because you're not giving anything. Questioning, you're not. I guess you could throw questions while doing hair, but representing, maybe the business, but I feel like it's developing a relationship with other people. According to experts, about 1/3 of chicken sold in the United States is injected with additives. These additives include salt, water, and other ingredients. They are intended to make the meat tastier and more tender. They can, however, represent up to 15% of the chicken's weight. These additives, can also double or even triple. The food sodium content industry experts note that labeling such chicken as natural is becoming increasingly common. Many people wonder what the label actually means. The Department of Agriculture has guidelines about what foods can carry the natural label. If chicken is not flavored with artificial ingredients or preserved with chemicals, it can be labeled natural. Current food labeling practices are being questioned, relaxed, no, assembled, no, and abandoned, no. Questioned because we don't actually know what it actually means. They probably lying to us. Police officer Dennis, was patrolling streets on horseback. Suddenly, he spotted 4 men involved in a fight. As, however you say it, approached. One of the men attempted to flee on foot. With the help of his horse, Justice Blank, I'm not saying that, but promptly chased down the man and arrested him. In cities across this country, retired racehorses like Justice are finding new careers fighting crime. Because of their abilities, the horses improve quality of police work. Horses are usually used